Spectre, the fourth movie, or as some people call it, Spectra, is the fourth and probably the last film by Daniel Craig playing James Bond, and it's not that great. In a nutshell, Spectre is basically the ends-all be-all final chapter for Daniel Craig. It relies heavily on picking all the pieces up from the first and third movie, and they try to just forget about that whole second movie because it's god-awful. But, yeah, I mean, it's okay. I mean, I watch this movie and go, am I watching a Heineken commercial? Or is the Heineken commercial kind of like a Bond movie? I don't know. I think Idris Elba will be great if he actually does replace him. I know he's a little too straight, but, you know, Daniel Craig is still good. It's just not a great film. Blofeld, his big reveal was like as obvious as Khan in Into Darkness. It just wasn't hitting those points that you need to hit. There's a great opening scene with a chopper that does like a corkscrew in the air. And there's a great plane scene in the middle. And the finale is okay, kinda. I remember Blofeld from like the earlier incarnations of Bond, and this just felt really forced and kind of, I don't know, it was okay. I liked it. I liked it as a complete narrative of tying everything together into one movie, and that's exactly what it is. You know, there's plenty of references to Eva Green and M and different characters from the first three movies. But as a standalone, this movie really doesn't serve anybody. Bautista is a pretty decent villain, or you may know him as Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy. He's kind of like a Jaws type character, like an unkillable, you know, henchman that Bond goes toe-to-toe with. And there's a really great, intense fight scene on a train that I thought was great. But as far as the storyline goes, it leaves a lot to be desired. There's lots of conversation pieces that really don't pay off to anything, and it kind of just goes in circles. And yeah, and even the ending kind of just leaves you going, meh. You know, I kind of wanted more out of it. I kind of wanted something that was more creative and sharp and gritty. Kind of like Skyfall and Quantum of Solace. I'm sorry, not Quantum of Solace, I hate that. Not that movie. Casino Royale, which is my favorite of all the four movies. Probably my favorite, overall best favorite James Bond movie ever, next to GoldenEye. But yeah, I mean, if I had to rank these movies, it would definitely be Casino Royale, with Skyfall being a close second, this movie being, you know, a way down third, and then Quantum of Solace just on the floor, because that movie's just horrendous in every conceivable way. So, yeah, I mean, good popcorn flick, good like movie to have on the background for like the you know, TNT marathon when they were playing all the James Bond movies. It's a lot better than some of the Pierce Brosnan movies I've seen. I'll give it that much. But it's just not as great as Skyfall or, you know, Casino Royale, which is unmatchable as far as I'm concerned. But let me know what you thought. Put your comments in the section down below. Do you think Daniel Craig should do one additional Bond film? They kind of left the door open where it can go one of two ways. I mean, quite frankly, given the storyline where it's going, this really does feel like a bookend. I don't see them actually making a fifth movie with Craig just because it'd be a little bit who gives a crap. But I'd love to know what you think. Be sure to comment in the section down below. And guys, as always, thank you so much for watching because you just got burned.